The cast of Marvel's upcoming Fantastic Four movie has finally been released, and it's the best cast we could have hoped for, right? Well, we'll get into it. Hi, I'm Andrew Dunn. I'm a licensing expert with a master's degree in acting and co-host of the Media Lunch Break podcast, and today I'm giving my thoughts on the cast of the Fantastic Four. I'm going to start with a bit of a hot take. I think this is an unpopular opinion, but I wouldn't have picked Pedro Pascal for Reed Richards. Full disclosure, I think he's going to do a fine job. There's really only a couple of reasons why I wouldn't have picked him. The first one, honestly, is his age. And hopefully I don't come off as ageist here, because I really don't think that an older actor can't be a leading man or portray a superhero. But just to put things into perspective a little bit, Hugh Jackman was 49 years old when he filmed Logan, the same age that Pedro Pascal is going to be when he starts filming the Fantastic Four. And Logan was supposed to be the respectful send-off of an old man. I look at superhero films a little like professional sports. It's taxing on the body. Robert Downey Jr. was 42 years old when he first starred as Iron Man, and that movie kicked off the MCU and gave him 11 more years of playing Tony Stark. If the same thing happens with the Fantastic Four, which I think Marvel is hoping for, Pedro Pascal will be 60 years old at the end of it, which is even older than Robert Downey Jr. is right now. I just get worried. I'm worried about Daddy Pedro. Can I be worried? Am I allowed to be worried? Whatever, I'm sure he'll be fine. He's in great shape. My bigger issue is that he's in everything, and don't get me wrong, it's warranted. But he's in all of our favorite franchises. Star Wars, DC, Game of Thrones, The Last of Us, Kingsman, Community, and now Marvel. You know when you really like a song and you listen to it on repeat over and over again for weeks and eventually you get sick of it even though it's a great song? That is going to happen to this man. I had the exact same thing with Tom King's comics. They're all really good, but his writing is so distinguishable from other writers that eventually I started to get sick of it recently because it's everywhere. And I don't know who I'd rather see as Reed Richards. Truly. I just know that Marvel is at its best when it casts people that no one else would. Whether it's an unknown actor from Australia, a Shakespearean thespian from Britain, or a washed-up drug addict ex-con. The first phase of the MCU was largely made up of risky casting choices, and Pedro Pascal just isn't a risk. I think that's what I'm missing here. As for Vanessa Kirby, she seems like a fine choice. She'll be playing Sue Storm alongside Pedro Pascal's Reed Richards. I haven't seen her in much, if anything, actually, which I kind of like. She was in a couple Mission Impossibles, which I still need to catch up on. Napoleon, A Fast and the Furious, I don't remember which one. Oh, the spinoff. She was in the spinoff, Hobbs and Shaw. So, there's that. I was a little weirded out at first because she's so much younger than Pascal is, but maybe they'll make it work. I don't know. It's still a little weird to me that he would have been in college when she was in preschool, but I don't know, maybe the movie will be so action-packed I won't even think about it. Joseph Quinn seems like a cool choice. He's playing Johnny Storm, the Human Torch. He's most well known for his performance as Eddie in Stranger Things, but other than that, he hasn't done a whole lot. We will see him in A Quiet Place Day 1 in June, which I am very excited for, and I think he's a great choice, but if it doesn't work out for him, he can always star in a Pauly Shore biopic. And lastly, we have Eben Moss-Backrack as Ben Grimm. I mostly like this guy. He was in The Punisher and Andor, which I thought he was good in. And I think it's really funny that a couple videos ago I said I wanted Ben Grimm to be played by Jeremy Allen White, who won an Emmy for his role in The Bear, and instead we got Eben Moss-Backrack, who won an Emmy for his role in The Bear. Admittedly, I haven't seen The Bear yet. It looks stressful as f***, and I can't have that in my life right now. To be honest, as soon as I saw it was about the service industry, I was like, yeah, probably not. There's a reason I've never worked in a restaurant, even though I'm an actor. There's even a famous saying about it. Something about the heat in the kitchen. Anyway, that's all I have to say about this cast. Seems fine. I'm sure it'll be fine, right? It'll be fine. Tell me what you think about it in the comments, if for no other reason than to reassure me. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. We make videos. It's a thing we do now. And if you'd like to hear a deeper breakdown on this cast, be sure to check out the Media Lunch Break tomorrow. We're going to go over this and other news. YouTube thinks you'll like both of these two videos, so please click one. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time.